Spencer, you're in the hat on Monday. Congratulations on that. Your team really was forced on you with players being cup tied, etc., etc. Very difficult for you. Your reaction?
We're a little bit disappointed. We didn't play particularly well, but I think when we think about it in a couple of hours' time, we'll think, we're the walking wounded. We've got a lot of cup-tied players. We've got 3 or 4 in there with flu. We've got one fit striker at the club, and he's now injured. Against a side that's flying, I felt the sending off was right. I mean, it is 2 yellow cards. The thing is that as much as they controlled a lot of the possession in the first half, we were the ones who had the 2 clear-cut chances. So I was quite happy at 11 men each, and my concern in the second half when they just defended well. But again, we've had 3 or 4 great chances in the second half, even though we didn't play well, and we're really struggling for players. I've got a lot of very, very young players on the park, and it's a big ask to expect them to come on and win a game against very experienced men that are doing very well at the top of the Ryman Prem. So ultimately we're a little disappointed that we haven't won the game. Tom didn't have a save to make in the first half, and not really anything in the second half. So we should have won the game, but we didn't really have that real bit of quality in the last third to wrap it up today. So we'll move on to the replay.
Yeah, you're planning to be a long ball over the top for Reece Connolly to run onto. Now, was that how you set it up today, or was that just happened as the game went on?
I think it happened as the game went on. Lots of young players having to come on, players that were struggling with flu, and they were very, very physical, and we were up against players of 6'5" and 6'2" in there, and we were getting bullied when we tried to pass it. So we had to go slightly longer, but it was a necessity. We were trying to stretch the game because we had the extra man. We didn't play very well. It wasn't a particularly good game. But we are putting out 2 separate sides at the moment, one for the league and one for the trophy, and ultimately we'll look back and go, this was a decent result. Wasn't a great performance, but I've just said to the boys, a clean sheet away from home, and we'll move on and have a go at them at the replay.
Well, that's 6 games now that he's been here, 6 games he's been in charge of, and 6 games that he hasn't lost. He's got the Midas touch, and I'm going to ask him to fill my lottery ticket up for me tonight. Spencer, you've seen Hornchurch. Are you confident that you can beat them at the Rushmore Stadium?
My first priority is, can I get a side out? We are absolutely down to the bare bones due to cup tides and unavailabilities, and we've picked up at least another 2 injuries today, and we've got another 2 or 3 with a serious bout of flu, which has kept a number of other people out. We'll have to see who's available on Wednesday night. It's going to be very, very difficult. We've got a lot of youngsters in this team in the trophy. But we'll approach it the right way, and we'll give it everything, but it's going to be a very, very difficult ask.
Yeah, Saturday you certainly missed Ashley Wynne, his influence in the centre of midfield. Do you think he might make a comeback be fit for Wednesday?
He's due to see the doctor at the hospital Monday afternoon, and he wants to, but it's their decision. So we'll wait and see on that one.
Yeah. And how you're at home now, how will you approach this game?
Well, we've got to be realistic. Their away form is outstanding, and we are going to be down to the very bare bones of availabilities on players. So we'll be the big underdogs. We're aware of that, but we'll be positive. Whichever side we manage to get out, and we'll try and win the game. We know we've got some quality players. We didn't play particularly well on Saturday, and fingers crossed things will go away, and we'll get through to the next round.
Well, thank you, Spencer, and best of luck.